Grand Rising, y'all. So I am coming back today. Goddess Infusions, by the way, is my new baby. But today we are going to talk about Venus, or doing candle magic on a Friday, and Venus energy. So if you guys know, I have my Goddess Infusion books. This book helps you to be able to have a resource as to the herbs you can use. Now, Venus herb, for example, chamomile is something we will be using today. In the book itself, it'll show you the planetary association is Venus. It will also show you the metaphysical properties of it. So with this, chamomile is good for prosperity and attracting money. It's known for gambler's luck, healing, purification of the body, and it helps protect the mind, body, and soul from negative energies. Chamomile is something that you can carry with you if you're going to gamble. It's something you can wash your hands with as well. But it's something also you can use to dress a candle. So because it's Venus Day, you can use one or the other. Of course, you guys know this is for the heart chakra, okay? If you're wanting to open your heart chakra, you can utilize this. I did two different colors because they're just seen as one, I guess. I love pink. This is also good for like new love, or if you're just wanting to have loving energy out there. Green, of course, we know is for money. So Venus is about love and money. So you can utilize both of them. Now, you guys know I'm all about the elements. That's also included in my book. You guys can find my book on Etsy. So let's just go back to chamomile. And there's over 30 herbs in this book. Or actually, we're going to be using Damiana as well. Damiana is one of my herbs, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But Damiana, you'll see planetary associations, Venus, right? Chakras associated with root. So you can use Damiana to dress a candle. You can use that. Some people use it to smoke, right? I want to show you guys because, you can use roses as a, this is also a Venus herb. You guys, if you guys know anything, Aphrodite, the love, beauty, all that. What else? Marjoram. This is a protection herb for cleansing, healing. This is a Venus herb as well. Let's see. A lot of y'all need this. Slippery elm. This stops gossip and people who slander and things like that. You can add a little pinch of that. But let's see. Give me some catnap. Damiana's in here. Yeah, I collect herbs and do my thing. It's a little bit, but you can use Damiana. Take a little bit after you have cleansed your candle, right? And sprinkle at the top after you've prayed over your candles. You can sprinkle what's in there. Depending on what you're using, I'm going to use some roses. Like I said, I'm going to use some marjoram. That's for like cleansing, protecting. What else? I said I was going to use some, basil. I got some basil in here. Basil is also a Venus herb. Basil is also used. It's a one of those herbs that's like rosemary to me. You can use it for anything. You guys know how like we can utilize a white candle and substitute. Basil is one of those herbs. As you see, I have a very little bit. I started growing my own basil because I use basil so much. But yeah, I like to do things in threes. So if I'm going to pick a herb, which today I picked marjoram. I might be saying that wrong. I'll be chopping and screwing things. Some basil. And we're going to use, no. I used Damiana. I guess we're doing things in four today. But yeah, those are the herbs that you can use. You guys, learning your herbs and their properties are very important. Mustard seeds keeps trouble away. I'm gonna have a whole video on different herbs and things, and honestly, this is why I created my book as a resource. It's something you could just go to. It's 30 herbs, and I'm actually working on my volume 2. So this is like my beginner's guide. Okay, this is on my Etsy. You guys, it has yarrow, wormwood, turmeric, thyme, skullcap, raspberry leaf, peppermint, orange peels. Orange peels. Y'all, listen. Y'all got to get into this, okay? You got to get into your herbs. Also, this will be added to my Etsy as well. Self-love journal for those who need it. Remember, self-love is every day. Every day. There's self-love notes in here. There's journal prompts in here. There's reflections, like what's changing, what's not changing. So, definitely big on the journal prompts if you guys don't know things to write. There's also different self-care activities. All right. Get into it. These 2 books I published this year. So these are great workbooks to have. Well, this is more so of a workbook, but this is more so of a resource tool. But nonetheless, these are great things to have on your journey if you're having a spiritual journey and things like that. So, because I'm into all the elements, let me move this really quick. You guys, I'm gonna do a separate video. And make sure you always have your salt. I love pink Himalayan salt. You can use sea salt. You can use sea salt, but always make sure you have your salt. So when you are setting up your altar, you want to make sure you're incorporating the 4 elements. And what I mean by that is you want your fire. You're going to want your water. You can have your water in like a glass to recognize the water element. You're going to want some earth, whatever crystal you decide to use. You definitely want earth there. And then you're going to need some air. So your air element can be incense, or you can use like the cones. You're going to want to utilize all elements. If you guys know me and if you've ever bought a candle that I make, these are 7-day candles, but if you've ever bought a candle that I make, I put all 4 of the elements in the candles itself. So before you start your candle magic, of course, you're going to cleanse. What I like to do, because you can buy these candles at your local Botanicas, or you can also get them at Dollar Tree. But you want to make sure you're cleansing the candle itself. You can use like Koi cologne. You can use Florida water. Or you can just run it through incense smoke and say a prayer over it. You're going to want to pray over your candle anyways. This was on the, I don't like wrappers. The other words, me personally, I feel like it can interfere with it. It is what it is. But always get rid of that. Cleanse it down. Pray over the candle, what you want it to do for you. Put your herbs in. Add in your roses. You guys also have to kind of speak to it. Like, these roses are for beauty. These are for love. Don't put too much because you can sometimes overdress a candle. Oils, you can use oils. This is a lavender oil that I created. You guys, listen, you can charge almost anything these days. This is a lavender love oil though, right? So 3 drops. Put that in there. Ooh, lavender is strong. Hello. But lavender is also associated with the planet Venus. Now, you can take this candle. I'm trying to look for a marker. You can take this candle and you can write on it whatever you're trying to bring into your reality. You could put a heart on here. You could put a money sign on here. Whatever you do, pray over your candle before lighting it. And then you're going to want to actually sit with your candle. Now, a lot of people talk about directions. They say you're supposed to face south when you are asking for things. Also, you guys, make sure it is aligned with your soul. Whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to bring into your life. It's got pretty. Make sure it's something you're asking for your soul and not for your ego. All right. So this was my tutorial on Venus candle magic. We are still in fire energy, so get that candle magic in. It's best to light these candles. Like if you're wanting to bring something to you, you would do it before sunrise, right? And if you're wanting to release something, that's something you can do at night. So that's it. But yeah, that's what I got, y'all. And happy Friday, happy Venus Day. Get into it. Get into the elements, get into your herbs, get into your crystals, get into all the things, okay? Ciao.